Peace, wholeness, love, and light to the tribe. Okay. I hope everyone out there is doing well. And yes, I am getting a very profound message, and it is about you. It is about me. It is about us. It is about all of us. And we are taking back our power, right? And this isn't just about physical, this is about spiritual power. This is about mental power. This is about sexual power. This is about emotional power. This is about taking back your power in all ways, in all realms, right? And taking back control, right? No longer having this victim mindset, because we are victors, right? We have won the war, right? And we're coming out of this victorious because we put in the work. This isn't the time to worry. This isn't the time to cling on to old things that may have weighed you down in the past. This is time to look at your shadow, face your shadow, sit with your shadow, and reflect on what it is that you may be in fear of, or what may be attached to you in a lower nature. Now, I know it don't matter. We doing internal work to grow, right? And this is about you taking back your power, you being in control. You have all of the tools that you need to go forward. And we are master manifestors, we are alchemists, and we are headed somewhere new. But we have to be mindful of ourselves and mindful of our own power. And that is going to require us to take back our power and take back control. Now, these are things we about to go a little deep today, y'all. Right? This trigger warning in advance, but I'm gonna pull back some layers on this energy because it's layered. I am confident. I am strong. I am right. It's levels to that, because you can say that just to feel good, right? The sense of dopamine, the sense of false ego, right? But in order to really feel that energy, you have to go deep within yourself and sit with yourself, right? What is she talking about? What does she mean go deep within myself? That means sitting with your inner child, sitting with traumas, sitting with triggers, sitting with your shadow, because there is something that may be stemming from this that has you in this lack mindset, right? We know we're master manifestors, but when it comes to bringing in money or true abundance, some of us don't feel we have the right power to manifest it, or we're doing everything in the physical, we're doing the rituals, we're doing everything, we left everything clear out of our mindset, but it's still not coming, right? Some of us are just still in this, I know I am abundant, but why am I not seeing it physically, right? It's because you haven't went back to uproot the foundation of where this lack mindset stems from, right? And when you really go deep, when you really go back, you will start to realize there is a pattern. There's been a domino effect. There's been a butterfly effect that stems from this one thing. All right. So you have to go back and pull back all the layers and look at this from different perspectives, different perceptions, in order to elevate your mindset truly, internally, right? For this eternal abundance, right? All right, now let me know. Holla if you hear me. Drop some white doves if we tapping into this purifying energy, because this is all about that death of that old mindset, that old lack, that old, just old things that have been weighing you down, to lift yourself up. That's how you cleanse yourself. That's how you purify yourself. It's about sitting with yourself, right? I'm not just going to go do a ritual and do all of the sage, do all of the holy water, all of the Florida water, have a high priestess, a high priest, Odun, whatever you want to, whoever, right? And I still haven't went deep inside of myself to purge, to release, to really look at this different aspect of myself, to transmute it, to alchemize it, right? To take back your power, because you are in control, right? So there is something that has had a grip on us, something that has had a hold on us, that has been refraining. We've been refraining. We've been restraining. We've been constricting. We've been going around. We haven't quite faced it. We haven't quite I done the healing work. Go a layer deeper, right? Look at it from another aspect, right? Because you alchemized it and you turned that pain into power. You turned that trial, that trigger, that trauma into triumph, right? But there still might be this something that's echoing in the soul, right? That doesn't, it's like a dirty mirror. I can see myself, but this is still this something here, right? And once you fully look at yourself and face this head on, then you won't feel bad for loving yourself, because you deserve the best. You deserve pleasure. You deserve love. You deserve to get whatever your heart's desires are. And you don't have to feel bad for that, right? We're so used to pleasing others, doing things for others, that when it comes to ourselves, we are, what is this humble, oh no, it's okay, oh no, I got it, right? We aren't able to receive the full abundance of what the divine is trying to gift us, because we are still caught up in that lack mindset, right? Feeling like we don't deserve, or is it really for me? Is that a sign? Do they really want to talk? Do they? When we know there's still this little muck, this little speck of dust on the light, and I can see it, but it's still shining bright. It's like, no, we have to go in and cleanse that. We have to go in and purify that, right? Because it stems from within, and whether you know it or not, it's having an effect on your reality when it comes to manifesting, because you feel like you can't receive abundance from the divine in a full spectrum due to this lack mentality, right? We say it, oh, I am this, I am that. But when it comes to the act of it, it's like, I don't got enough for that. Am I really enough? Right? And we shouldn't feel like that. We should be like, I know I deserve this. I know I am abundant, and I know that I'm going to get all of my heart's desires, right? My voice, see, you see how my voice is getting shaky by me even saying that? Clear your throat and speak with confidence, right? We're tapping back into our power. We're tapping back into taking back control over our lives, right? Because these little things that weigh over our head has more control over us than we think. right? So this is where we release to have that inner security. Okay. We release and alchemize the power because we are taking back control over our lives, over our mind, over our spirit, over our body. These little things no longer have control over us. We deserve the best. We don't have to be chronic people pleasers. What about pleasing ourselves? And when it comes to pleasing ourselves, we give ourselves the short end of the stick. We say we want more, but when more comes, we repel it. When we get into this feel good moment, every time something good happens, something bad happens, you're repelling it, right? Oh, I want a good man. Oh, I want a good woman. That's all I want. When they get in your face, I don't really want to. You're repelling it. Oh, I want some extra income. Here's a job opportunity. Oh, well, I'm already too busy. You're repelling it. Stop repelling your blessings. Take back control of yourself. Take back your power. Right? These things is no longer controlling us. No, we're no longer caught up in the illusion of it. We are taking back our full power. All right, holla if you hear me down in the comments, okay? If you're resonating with this message, say I am taking back my power. I have full control over myself, my destiny, right? All of these people online talking about soul swapping. Someone's trying to snatch your soul. And now it's nobody could ever take what is destined for you. No one can ever destiny swap with you. That's ridiculous. The stuff that I see on social media for people to click is all fear-based, fear mongering for this false sense of power, right? Nobody could ever take what you don't allow them to take, right? That's the power of the mind. That's the power of knowing who you are. I am powerful and I have full control over myself, right? And be mindful of what you guys are consuming and eating, listening to, watching, right? Letting in your energy, what you're putting out. Make sure you are mindful and be intentional with everything that you're doing right now, because this is a very powerful portal and it's all about you. It's all about you taking back your power, you being back in control of your destiny, not feeling bad for wanting more, not feeling bad for wanting good, not feeling bad for filling up your cup, right? We can't some of us feel bad because we're so disciplined, we're so strict, we're so hard on ourselves, right? But we give others so much grace. We'll give that, you know what I mean? We'll give that new person we're talking to, we give family, oh, or the kids, oh, it's okay. Oh, when it comes to ourselves, no, it has to be, right? Where is your grace for yourself? When do you take back your power? This all stems in the shadow, right? So you have to sit with yourself and see, why don't I feel worthy? Why am I in this lack mindset? Okay, because it's different. That's when you go down a rabbit hole. That's when you do that. You start to elevate because you're doing the work. You got to go within, deep within, to ascend. Okay. Also, I understand because I'm getting a lot of energy. If people would like to dive deeper on this, I can do a class on it. You guys can book a session, right? Nudiamonds.net, Nudiamonds, right? You can book a reading, you can book a healing session, you can book a consultation, because this is something that is pivotal for that next elevation, for that next step that we're trying to go to. But we can't go up because we're blocking ourselves. So you have to undo this programming, this mindset, these things to rebirth yourself. Okay? I hope I'm making sense. Right? Drop some money bags in the comments if I'm making sense. Okay? But this is about you and you taking back your power. You're in control. You're not a little kid anymore. You have power. You are brilliant. You are radiant. You are a beautiful being. Your light shines so bright, and there's unlimited possibilities for you, especially when you tap into that different aspect of yourself, because you're able to call out things and pull out things and release things and cast them out. And that is essential, especially right now, because there's going to be a lot of people losing their minds. They already are, because they haven't faced that darkness from within, the enemy, right? The inner me, right? The devil, right? But that's just the lower nature within yourself that you haven't faced, that you haven't healed. And I understand it's very dark for some of us, but we have to go in that place and be the light. We have to alchemize it, because this controls our life. Then it controls our life. And we are taking back our control. We are taking back our power. And I'm not saying be reckless. I'm saying be mindful. I'm saying be intentional, right? Because I love y'all and I want y'all to continue to grow. We are growing and blossoming at such a rapid rate. And there's so much confusion right now that people are trying to do just for likes and money, right? The scammers, the tricksters, the users, the people who operate for greed, right? Join my class every week. And that's okay. You know what I mean? But it's levels, right? That's why I'm like, I give y'all free gems all the time. It ain't about that. It's off the love. It's about, raising a vibration of the collective. I don't have to be the loudest in the room for you to feel my energy, for you to hear me, right? The energy is felt. Because we are tapping back into our power, and that comes from within. We are in control. Okay, you guys? I see you. I hear you. I see how powerful you guys are. I see you guys manifesting. I see the sign symbols and synchronicities, right? Just as you do, right? We are a reflection. And we're going to continue to grow and continue to blossom and continue to bloom. You guys, we're getting prepared for the best summer of our lives. This summer is going to be like no other. That's why it's crucial that we do this work now. Because the doors that are about to open, just watch. Okay? I love y'all. And I catch you on the next one. Peace.